Hey guys, I just want to give you a quick overview of what this semester is going to look like. It's really good for you to have a sort of a bird's eye view of what we're going to be doing during the semester. It might not make a lot of sense to you right now, but I'll try to keep reminding you about this, where we've been and where we're going during the semester. When you get done with this class, I want you to not only be able to do some things that you've memorized, but I want you to have a fairly deep understanding of what tools you now have to be able to tackle specific problems out in your industry or if you go up higher in mathematics. So, first of all, we're going to start off with graphs. So our first 3 weeks of the class will look like graphs for week 1, models for week 2, algorithms for week 3. Graphs, I think you're fairly familiar with. I gave you an equation, you graph it, we'll talk some about that. Models are how you can take those equations and apply them to real life situations to solve problems that you're interested in or that somebody else is interested in. And then algorithms are the ways that you solve those equations. So if you want to solve some equation that you have or some variable in the equation, an algorithm is basically a list of steps that tells you how to get from the equation as you see it to what the solution is. And I think that most people, when they hear about algebra, have in their mind this algorithm thing. And that makes sense. The word algorithm is closely related to the word algebra. So algebra really comes from algorithms. But in college algebra, I want you to have a deeper understanding, so I'm going to hit these graphs and these models pretty hard. So the first 3 weeks we're going to do this at a pretty basic level, and then the 4th week we're going to have an exam. And then we're going to spend a whole nother round of 4 weeks on these same topics. So we're going to go back to graphs again, and this will be sort of at an intermediate level for the second unit. Then we'll have exam 2. So first 4 weeks, exam 1, next 4 weeks, exam 2, and then we'll do this again. The third 4 weeks, we will do graphs, models, and algorithms at a fairly advanced level. And then finally, once you have all of these things down really well, we'll be adding some complications with each step that we take up, with each layer that we add on. But once you have these down fairly deeply, then we'll go to this technical language and details for the last few weeks of the semester. Really, I think these are the main things that tend to turn people off from algebra, tend to make people confused and intimidated. I don't expect that to happen to you because I think you'll have a really solid understanding of the basics of algebra and how to use it. And then we'll hit this at the very end just to make sure you can communicate well with other people when you're talking about various technical aspects of algebra. And then also, if you want to go into more advanced mathematics, it will be good for you to know this language that we're going to be talking about here. So that's the semester in a nutshell. It's pretty basic, and I'll try to remind you of it as we go throughout the semester.